Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Let me take a drink real quick before I get started. Hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday. Getting ready for Monday. To continuously to work on your business. So today, let's talk about a frustration um, that we all kind of experience in affiliate marketing, especially on social media, and that is posting content every day, but you're not getting any engagement. All right, so you spend the time, you're writing the post, you're sharing your wins, you're giving the value, but still, all you are hearing is crickets. You're hearing silence. Okay, it can actually lead to you questioning if what you are doing is even working or if it's even worth it. Okay, so today I want to kind of break down what it is really going, what's really going on when your engagement is low, and maybe some tips, three tips to try to how to get it fixed, and start moving in the right direction. I know that feeling. Like I said in some of my other videos, is when I first started out, I was posting every day. I thought people would show up, would just show up, from me posting. But my posts, they were not getting likes, they were not getting any comments, they wasn't even getting any views. So it was discouraging. But I learned that low engagement didn't mean that I was failing. It just meant that something was missing in my strategy to connect with people. So I think here are three reasons why your engagement may be low, and hopefully how to actually turn the corner and get them fixed. All right. So the first one is you are talking to someone instead of everyone. I mean, you're talking to everyone instead of someone. Um, I actually mentioned this in some of my other videos about if you're talking to everybody, then you're connecting with nobody. All right. So general posts, they don't connect on a deep level. All right. So what you need to do is you need to write like you were actually talking to one person. All right. And then that one person, and that one person is the person who needs your message the most. All right. So you find this one person that you need to talk to by actually having real connections. All right. When you are reaching out, requesting friends, commenting on people's posts, trying to provide some value. Like, for example, someone, makes a post saying, hey, I'm struggling to get, you know, active leads. Then your post that you make or content that you make, your next content should talk directly to that person, expressing or showing them or providing value on how to actually get active leads. Okay. So again, if you're talking to everyone, then you're not talking to anyone. So talk to everyone instead of someone. Okay. So stop doing that. All right. All right. So the second one is you are not starting conversations. Okay. So engagement is a two-way street. All right. So engagement communications. If you are not, commenting on other people's posts, supporting others, or starting discussions, people will not engage back. Okay. So like I mentioned, social media it was meant to be social. Okay. So you have to engage with other people. You have to start conversations. You have to engage in conversations. You have to support their content in order for them to support your content. All right. So it's like a give and take. Okay. And then the third and final one is you are posting for attention, but not connection. All right. So connection, I mentioned several times in a lot of my posts because it is very important to actually connect. All right. So when your content sounds like a pitch, um, people they just keep going. They just scroll right past it. Um, but when it sounds like a story, most of the time people will stop and read your story, kind of learn more about you, connect with you on a personal level because they may connect with something that you are going through, something that you are experiencing, and then that's how they will start engaging with your content. Okay, so again, I think the three reasons why your content might be low is you are talking to everybody instead of somebody. Okay, and the second one is you are not starting the conversations. And the third one is you are posting for attention and not connection. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to ask questions, share your lessons that you've learned, share your journey, and then be real about your journey. All right. People engage with people. All right. Not promotions. All right. And actually, when I started, when I actually made this slight change, then I noticed that people started engaging more with me. People started showing up for me um, instead of as a marketer. My engagement went up. That's not astronomical. I'm like I said, I'm no guru, but my engagements they did go up. I started having more conversations. All right, and then there were some leads that came out of that. All right, so uh, the questions for today is, have you ever felt like you were posting into, into a black hole, into the abyss, just posting out there and nothing. All right. Also is, which one of the struggles do you, I guess, have most? Is it knowing what to say, getting people to actually respond to what you're posting, or just staying consistent? I know consistency is a big thing, especially if you're not getting engagement in this, in this business. All right. So just a summary. Low engagement doesn't mean that no one is watching. It just means that you haven't, you means you don't you haven't you need to make some adjustments on how you connect with people. All right. So just remember, engagement is not about numbers. It's about connecting. All right. The more you focus on helping people, the more people will show up for you. All right. So go out there, engage with at least 5 people today, and then see what happens. They will in turn start engaging with you. All right. So I hope everyone has an awesome Sunday. I hope you guys got something from this today. I will see you all tomorrow, of course, if nothing happens. Until next time, Leo out.